Hey, this is Nick from Prestman Auto doing a video walkthrough of our 2020 Ford Explorer. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to walk all the way around the vehicle. We're going to check for any dents, scratches, any blemishes on the outside. Then we're going to go inside and go over some of the features, make sure everything's working properly, and finally we'll pop the hood so we can evaluate the engine bay. So first thing to notice is that it keeps raining here in Utah. So we've been cleaning our cars every day. We got our poor lot techs just constantly re-cleaning them, but it keeps raining, so it's kind of a daily task at this point. So despite that, I will be zooming in on anything we actually do find, any kind of dents or scratches or anything. That way you can make sure that you get a good visual of exactly what's going on. So let's start going around. The first thing is the tires on here have loads of life left in them, so that's awesome. Not a big surprise considering how few miles are on it, but still good to double check. All right, so far the exterior is looking super solid. I'm not seeing anything on here at all. Let's use the keys here, pop the trunk. Awesome. So you're gonna have a ton of space back here. You're gonna have your 12 volt and some extra storage space down there as well. So that's awesome. Here you're gonna have a minor scratch right here on the side, but you'll also have the seats you can pull up and obviously a couple other fun stuff. But let's keep going around. Awesome. All right, so I'm really not seeing much of anything on the exterior. Let's maybe zoom in right here. Okay, so you're gonna have some very little scratches down here on like around the wheel, on the plastic bit there. But the paint around the whole car looks phenomenal. I didn't see a single scratch, a single dent, anything. So that's awesome. So let's hop inside, go over some features real quick. All right, so I'm gonna turn on the vehicle, and when I do, I'm going to leave the camera up here on the dash. So if there's any warning lights, anything weird popping up, you'll be the first to know. So let's check it out. All right, so we got one warning light, and that is the no seatbelt light. And that's correct, I'm not wearing my seatbelt. So that's awesome. So let's cycle through a couple things just to make sure that is correct. All right, cool. So that's super solid up there. So some features in the interior that we're gonna look at. First of all, I'm gonna turn on the AC because it's friggin' hot. But you're also gonna have your heated seats on both sides. You're gonna have your heated steering wheel, which is super underrated. Heating steering wheels are like low-key better than heated seats, in my opinion, my humble opinion. So, you also have some of your other features over here, and then of course on the steering wheel as well. This will be where most of your driving features are, so that's fun. And then the vehicle itself on the interior is actually in phenomenal condition. So these brown, or I guess tan leather seats look brand new. So that's awesome. And down here you're gonna have your drive modes. You have some of your plugins down there. Then up here, a little bit more space and another plug-in. So you got all kinds of goodies in there. And then up top, which is one of my favorite things. Okay, so I'm a little bit biased, I'll be honest. I love sunroofs, especially ones that are super big like this, like the sunroof moonroof duo. Growing up, I had a friend that had like a big SUV, and they had a sunroof. And anytime I was in that car, that was just the freaking coolest car. So now whenever I see a car with a sunroof, it could be the dumpiest car, but if I see a car with a sunroof, it's just cool. I love sunroofs. So that's awesome. Fun stuff there. But we can go over features all day, but what we'll do is we'll call it good for there. And what we'll do is I'm gonna pop the hood so we can evaluate a little bit the engine bay. All right, so I don't know how mechanically inclined you are or aren't, but in either case, you should always look under the hood of a vehicle, any vehicle you're looking to buy. The reason being, even if you don't know a nut from a bolt, you do know what neglect looks like. So if there's rust all over the metal pieces, there's acid buildup all around the battery, you should probably ask some more questions. So that being said, this looks phenomenal. I'm not seeing any rust on anything. All the pieces look well maintained. There's really not even dust on it at all. So if you are mechanically inclined, I'm sure there's more we can get into there, but we'll keep this video pretty user-friendly for now. Suffice it to say, when you open the hood of an engine bay, this is pretty much exactly what you want to see. So if there's anything more specific that you do want to check out or you have any questions about, just let me know. I'm happy to show you anything on here. But for right now, this is your new Explorer.